I guess we'll start further back. Uh, so
Oh, I also sorry, I probably won't be able to do music this session, so
it's alright.
Noah, figure out something that they can listen to.
Okay, it'll be silent.
Yeah, I listen to music in my head.
Okay. Where to start? I guess we'll start all the way back with. You were there for finding the dude's body, right, Pierce, or no?
No.
Oh my god.
You told me we needed to
Hmm.
have a session, and then you said we didn't. But we probably should have had one in between.
No, there was. So, y'all went and like searched for information to find the whereabouts of where Shaw was and the guy John that took him. Y'all figured out that he had there was an abandoned house that he had went to in the forest. Y'all went, searched it, you found the body buried in the yard that was Shaw's body. You were contracted by the Watchers that required you to be in Nolthen in 7 days at the headquarters. Uh, and if you brought Shaw's body with you, you got an extra 125 gold reward.
Okay.
So y'all found his body, then you set off for Nolthen. Along the travel, there was some nightly events
Hmm.
that we'll get to later because it did come out. Um, and then y'all finally made it to Celia, where some people did some shopping, got some stuff with the gold that they had made. Noah or Achaeus had a slight family reunion. Um, and then the last session was mainly just like some character stuff. So Zaladin, Galatan, and Midas stayed at this super fancy inn that cost 30 gold a night to stay at,
Yeah.
and they got some premium service. Victor did not want to pay for that. And then I also said that you would not pay for that, Rosini. So you and Victor went
I
off
would
to
not.
find a much cheaper inn in a much dirtier part of town.
Okay.
And then after that day's activities, y'all went to the docks in the morning to find a ferry to sail to Nolthen. And upon entering the ferry station, there were two watchers that started approaching the party. The smaller figure that you later figured out was an air genasi approached you and asked, or did not ask, but told you to return the stolen horse to them
Okay.
that y'all had stolen
Yeah.
a while ago from Coco Craft.
Yeah.
And so there was a bit of a panic as the party figured out that half the party figured out that there was a stolen horse. And then y'all returned the horse because it was worth 350 gold pieces. And then after that, they just started discussing what other secrets from their event, like any other secrets that the people should know about, and that's when Victor came forward and exposed to Achaeus and to you, Rosini, that he had killed a commoner in the middle of the night on the travel back to Celia.
Okay.
And the events of this, how would you describe it, Victor? I'll let you describe it to
What the
Rosini.
fuck?
So what happened was, I mean, character, just describe it to fucking.
I'll just do it. Anyways, Victor
Oh.
saw some people going into a shack in the middle of the night on one of his watch posts, like on like one of the like watch rotations while everybody else was sleeping, and Midas was awake with them. They went and investigated these lights because they thought they were maybe cult members or something. I don't know. And upon investigating, he found 4 people in a shack discussing a free market for farm goods. And then they heard him, and these people started running outside, and in a panic, they tried to grapple Midas, the one that they could get closer to.
Yeah, I'm good.
And as the biggest guy went to grapple Midas, Victor shot a lightning bolt and instantly killed the guy, and the others ran in
What?
fear.
Okay. Did he hit an actual crit, or is that just what happened?
No, wait,
Dude,
it
I knew I fucked
He
up.
didn't need a
even
crit.
ask for me to. I'm like, he didn't even ask for me to roll to attack. I was just like, I was like, what's their AC? And he's like, I was, he's like, you can just roll for damage. I was like, okay. And then you're like, it's dead. They're dead. I was like, oh.
he dealt
Wow,
7 damage
that's-
and it died. The
That's
guy
crazy.
died because it's a commoner.
It was like, and I rolled
You
good.
heard,
I rolled good
correct me if I'm
too.
wrong, Corbin. You heard that this guy confessed that he killed a commoner, and you were like, me too. And then
No,
immediately
No,
after that,
No.
they confessed that they had fucking stolen the horses, and that it was like, is there anything fucking else that
Corbin's the
we
one
need
who
to know
took it down.
about? And I don't think I said shit. I think someone
I
fucking
understand.
outed me. I'm pretty sure.
How
Someone was
did
like,
you? Because you were like,
Yeah.
guys, what the fuck? We stole horses or something? And I was like, well, you're not off the hook either, buddy.
Yeah,
You
and then
fucking
Kansas was
killed
like,
someone.
what the fuck do you mean? Like,
Uh-huh.
wait, you hiding something? I was like, fuck. Gotta kill
Apparently,
Oops.
to Achaeus, stealing a horse is much more evil than killing commoners. So, I want to highlight that detail.
Yeah, Achaeus
But
was
I also
upset
haven't
that-
stolen a horse or killed anybody, so
Killed anybody?
But you
anybody
killed-
bad?
No, sorry, anyone in his eyes, aka anyone rich. You know, anyone he hasn't killed any
Okay.
rich people. Poor people don't matter.
Okay, moving on. Y'all went up. Y'all got onto the ferry using the tickets that the Watchers delivered to you. The 2 Watchers that took the horse, and were very confrontational about it.
Yes.
And so y'all got on the ferry. Victor went around checking some stuff on the ship, and there's a very bad wind that was moving directly against y'all. So the trip took the trip is taking much longer than expected. Right, and we're picking up on the ferry because I needed to do a little more.
okay.
Yep. So you're on the ship. If anybody wants to do anything, you have approximately y'all figured out that it was gonna take 6 hours normally, and Victor guessed that it's gonna take about 4 hours longer with this wind.
10 in total.
Yep. So you got 10 hours to do anything.
10 hours. Okay, that's a lot of.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ, I have no
And
idea.
the
where
last
to
thing
even
I
start with
remember
that.
is
You go get the
Achaeus.
100.
Achaeus was like by himself, and
He was sulking in the back of the
then
boat.
and Victor was helping like the crew, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why was Achaeus sulking? Like standard sulking or like specific?
No, him and Galatea got into a giant argument.
Oh, that's right.
Where Achaeus was upset that they killed somebody, but then he was like, "But did anyone know? Because it was a commoner. Did anyone know?" And then he was like,
I
"Oh,
lied
okay. Well, it
instead
doesn't
of-
matter." And then Galatea got pissed because said it was fine because it was a commoner.
Is a commoner, yeah.
And then we started yelling at each other.
This is the second time that these double-ass standards have come back on Galatea. So,
And I think he called her a girl, and then he walked away, like normal affair.
Fuck.
Let me listen to my frog music really quick.
Oh, you got a frog
Give me a-
playlist?
Is
No
it
Is that like
way.
is that like penis music?
Penis music.
what? Sorry, let me
You
just,
know what that is.
I don't know what penis music is.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
It's not
Look it
relevant.
up.
I ain't doing shit. I'm just in the back
He's
of the boat.
sulking.
Anybody looking out,
I'm helping people.
doing
You know?
any, looking out at the sea?
Do you want us to look out into the sea?
No, I was
I'll
just
look out
asking.
onto the sea. Galatea likes to
So how many people are on this
feel some
boat?
It's a ferry, so
Yeah.
it's designed to transport people
Yeah.
on the top 2 decks, and then there's a
Lower deck?
bottom deck that's used for goods.
Okay.
That like transport
That's
goods.
where our cart
That's-
is
yeah,
with
that's
our
where
one
the cart
horse
is.
and the
Oh,
dead
okay.
body.
So it's big enough to hold multiple carts. This is the biggest.
Yes.
Like,
Dead
it's a
body.
big galleon. Like it's
Yeah,
one
we
of
have a
it's,
body. Yeah,
got
we're
a good picture
transporting. What's
pulled
his
up.
name?
Oh, I forgot. We're taking the dwarf
So-
guy. I forgot.
Yeah, I blessed
Sorry.
him so he wouldn't turn into a zombie.
Are we
or
getting at
something.
Bernie's to him? What the fuck? Holy shit!
They
I
said
did
bring
not
him
know that.
back.
Oh,
We
yeah,
have
for
him in a body
125.
bag
Yeah,
or
you're right.
something.
Why don't we just bring like a head or a finger, something notable?
Well, I think they
Yeah,
want the
bring
whole
his
body.
We have to bring his
Like,
They're
family.
idiots,
weirdos.
What the fuck do you? Yeah, what the fuck do you?
For
want
his
the whole
family. I don't
body?
know. Maybe that's where he originates from.
Maybe they
Guess.
put like a chip in their heads or something, and they need. I don't
Okay.
know.
So his whole body, we're trying to get back. We have 3 decks. We have. Can you give me like approximately how many people? Look.
I'd say about like 200.
Jesus
Yeah,
fucking.
sounds
Okay,
about
that's what I
right.
thought. Yeah. And I'm a little frog guy.
Well, that's
and a
like
bit of
including
armor.
crew. So probably like
Sure.
probably like 160, 170 passengers and like 30 crew members. 30, 40, somewhere around there.
And we're just standing next to a crowd of people, I assume.
I mean, there's like seats and stuff
Yeah.
that people
Okay.
can take.
What's a fella got to do to get a yummy, sweet little treat on
What's
this
a fella
ferry
got to
ride?
do to get some space to go do something on his own? Would I have to go
Is
to the
this
lower
e-
deck?
He has to go stand
Oh.
next to a case. He's in the only he's in the only space right there.
He's by
Everyone
himself.
parts around the case.
I mean, I would assume so. He's throwing his kukri out into the ocean and catching it. So
Mm,
Find a fucking.
the problem is that Rossini can't do anything that requires people. Rossini needs to ask some questions. Okay.
Can't create mustard gas when there's people nearby.
Sure. Well, there's the bottom deck, which is just storage, right?
Yeah, I don't think that people are just allowed down there, are they?
I mean,
I don't know, are they?
What?
what would Rossini do?
Would Rossini
Rossini
Would
fit?
he
I
know
mean,
that?
Rossini
Would
wouldn't
he?
know.
Yeah.
Rossini
Would he
wouldn't know,
say?
that's true. I would
Yeah.
just
Would he
walk
say?
straight down there. Rossini
Oh, here we
walk
go.
down there.
There's no one down here, you know.
Bro, I'm trying to find a fucking
I'm
image
just
for
trying to
my
think, okay.
background, but these
So I have,
AI-generated
I have
images are
10
terrible.
fucking hours to do something.
You don't.
Ow.
I mean, it was just like if you wanted to do something.
No,
or you could just
that's a
chill.
good thing. That's a good thing. No, I understand. I'm trying to see what I want to. I don't want to waste an hour period. Because I think there's a lot of shit that I could do right now. I'm just looking at all my infusion stuff to see how long things take really quick. But if anyone else wants to do anything.
I not currently. I think I'm just gonna do like, just gonna fucking
So,
help the guys be anxious.
what's a gal got to do to get a sweet little treat on this ferry ride?
There is like a food like a kitchen area that you can pay to get food.
May I?
Yes, you may. It's on the second deck, like in the middle, underneath. And so it's at like the back part of the boat, under the cabin. There's kind of more like cafeteria seating here, and some people are sitting there just to like sit, and there's other people
Mhm.
eating, and
This
it's
is my
just like
candlestick.
stew. There's nothing special.
Oh, it's stew? Yeah, I want
Mass-
some.
Mass-produced stew.
How much am I losing?
Just it's a copper. It's not expensive. And
Okay.
then this this like half orc female, kind of big like big lumpy.
Lump.
She hands you this bowl of stew, and it's just like creamy with like vegetables in it, and it's got like a slight orange color.
I'm sorry, she's lumpy?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I'll
with
take
like
it.
a
Is it
big
yummy?
braided black hair running down her back.
Is it good?
It's not great. It's very standard food to serve to a bunch of people without a lot of effort, and there's no meat in it, so
And Rossini look for a staircase down to the lower deck.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
The ship deck.
Oh my
Deck of the
God.
ship.
Took forever to find
I
a
need to
fucking
turn hardware
decent
acceleration
photo.
off. Can someone tell me what that is? Jesus
It
Christ, it's maxing out my
I
fucking computer.
can't even see it
16.
yet, actually.
16. Let me Turn it off really quick. 16 investigation.
Yes.
16?
Okay.
Yeah, so off, like, the kitchen's in the middle, and there's kind of like two kind of like cabinet type thing that looks like it's for like workers, and then there's there's a door on each side, like left and right, around this kitchen, and it looks like that would be where a staircase, like, you see like one
Are there people
person
in the
go
kitchen?
down.
Okay. Okay.
There are,
Gotcha.
yeah. There's like a couple. There's the half orc lady,
Okay.
and then there's like two sous chefs.
Rossini's gonna pull a classic Rossini. I'm gonna fuck.
And
Rossini feel a little one of his glass
Yeah.
pebbles in his pocket
Mhm.
and pick it up and put it in the trash with an odor of rotting flesh.
Okay.
And then Rossini's gonna go wait on the other side of the kitchen.
With it on you?
No, it's in the trash can.
Oh, okay.
the rotten flesh.
Exuding an odor of rotten flesh.
So you kind of like see the half orc lady kind of like look confused, and then she turns around to like there's a human and a half elf, just like two like young looking men, and she's like, "Did one of you mess up my stew?" And they're like, "Huh? Ma'am, we didn't do anything." And she's like, "Well, then what smelled like shit? Cause it wasn't me that put that in there." And they're like, "Well, what do you mean, ma'am?" And she's like, "I smell foul odor. Figure out what it is. We need to remove it from the line." And the two sous chefs will like start to investigate and see if they can smell it. Yeah, they do. And so they kind of they go look. They're digging through this trash can. If you want to do anything.
I was gonna say, we don't necessarily. We have maybe like dry age boxes. We don't necessarily have freezers and fridges here, do we?
No, not that you know. Actually, yes.
Could I?
It depends. Actually, I would say you have no idea.
Does Rossini know what a
Rossini's-
refrigerator is?
No, that's what I'm saying. Rossini just wants to smell around for meat, if possible.
Oh.
Make a perception check to see if you can sniff meat. Are we waiting for the hard
18.
roll acceleration?
Yeah, we are. We are.
Good.
18.
Um. In this, okay, I guess I kind of just there. I know I forgot to mention this, but there is like a more VIP section, right?
Oh, of this?
Of like the seating and stuff. It's up.
Oh, okay.
I wanna say, like, you know where a captain's deck would normally be?
Sure.
There's like
Sure.
premium seating that's like first class up there.
Oh, okay.
And
So
so
we're on the middle floor. We're not up
you're
there.
well, so there's the deck. There's
Uh-huh.
like the VIP, that's like a smaller section up
Okay,
that has
okay.
like a good view,
Okay.
and then there's the middle deck, which is where the kitchen and like a bunch of other normal people are, and then there's the third deck that's a storage.
Okay.
And you do pick out that there is like a locked cabinet, and you smell some meat, or a closed cabinet, and you smell some meat, like a meaty smell coming from it.
Have you seen me use thieves' tools?
It's in the kitchen.
So I could just. I mean, I don't know if it's locked. I guess.
Yeah, you
Rossini's
well,
hungry.
You get. You did see Galatea pay for some
I'm
food.
chilling.
Oh no, Rossini has no idea of a bartering system. He's just hungry. So I guess Rossini will. I guess there's nothing out in the open.
There is.
nothing
There's
even
a
on
lot.
the-
There's a line. Like there's stew pots open, and then there's like a big stew pot that the half orc lady is serving from.
Mhm.
It's basically like they have a bunch of cut vegetables that the sous chefs are preparing, and they're cooking them into a stew, and then there's a big like vat that the basically that the half orc is serving from. That's open. All those are pretty open.
I'm trying to think how Rossini could do this without being caught. Can Rossini give Gob one of his little glass bottles to try and steal some soup?
Okay. Sure. Roll me a stealth check for Gob. While these two are, what are you going for? Are you going for
Going
what
for
the half orc
the vat,
is
yeah,
that she's
that's-
serving out of?
I mean, I guess no. I guess Gob would go for something that's not being directly messed with.
Okay.
So I got a 15 still.
Okay. Well, so you're going for what the sous chefs were preparing.
Yeah, I'll go for
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Yep. Gob does it easily enough. Nobody's. Actually, I get. Let me. Yep. And so he kind of like sticks below the counters and like hovers around the counters, then pops up, plops the bottle, like dips the bottle in and picks it back up, and then hovers over back to you. And you have a little bottle of stew with like a missing ingredient.
I'm missing. Fuck. But I don't know.
I mean,
do I know?
You don't
there's a
know.
missing
You don't. No,
ingredient? I
it's
don't
not
know.
like they're missing like one vegetable basically.
Yeah, because it's not
Yeah.
fully done. Sure. Okay. Rossini will then try and roll down the bottom staircase, the lower staircase, if possible.
One of the lower ones.
Yeah, to go down.
Okay. It swings open and there's like a staircase that like goes down, turns, and then heads back down.
Okay.
Like the two will come together.
Yeah, I'll head down there. Rossini will head down there.
Are you sneaking or are you just walking?
I guess sneaking. Yeah, we'll do sneaking.
All right, roll me a stealth check.
Oh shit. 4.
But you're like trying to sneak down this staircase, and you're staying on like the banister, and you like lip on one of the floorboards, and you start rolling down the staircase, and you plop in front of two sailors that are sitting in front of these like this like double door, and they're like, "No passengers allowed down here. Get back up there."
I think you mean wow wow wow.
Yeah, I was gonna
wow,
say
wow,
I hear.
wow,
Well, that's
wow.
what they're saying. And they have like their arms crossed and they're kind of like sitting up and staring at you.
You can probably read body language, hopefully.
You can make an insight check if you want to, off
Yeah,
the body
can I make an
language.
insight check?
Yeah.
That would be nice. That would help. Where is insight?
It's in skills.
Passive
It's-
insight.
It's your
And
wit.
then how do I do a check?
Well, no, it's to the right.
to the right of
passive
that.
insight. It's in your normal skills where you roll all your skills. One of them is insight.
It.
Oh, you're right. I see it. I see it. 3.
You think you think that they just like think that you look cool, and they're just checking you out.
Rossini's used to that, so Rossini will try and prance through the door. Merrily.
Hmm.
It is so you're prancing through the door. One of the sailors is gonna reach out and grab your soldier. You have your armor on, right?
Yeah, I
That's
do.
what okay, yeah. And he's gonna like put your hand on your soldier and kind of try to like hold you back, So we're gonna make a contested strength check.
Bro,
To see
where's
if you
his
can
battle
break out.
buddy?
Break out of the.
6.
I mean, that's typically me,
Alright.
but I'm out.
Yeah,
being
so you
stressed.
try to like keep walking forward, and he's just like his grip like hardens
Mhm.
around, and he's like not letting you move. And in a more serious tone, he's like, "You're not allowed in there. Go back up before we throw you off the ship."
Don't you mean?
I'm
Yeah.
guessing he's gonna hit his other second classic move, and he's gonna grab another pebble from his pocket, and he's gonna flashbang them, and then he's gonna walk up the stairs,
Okay.
and then he's gonna go back to the regular deck because I don't have anywhere I could go.
What the heck
There's
is a
nowhere I can do my
flashbang?
magic tinkering. What,
What is a
flashbang?
flashbang? Yeah.
No, I just have a little. I can emit radius of light up to 6 seconds. I'm just gonna pop light with my marble up in the air. I've done it a couple times before. I did it in my session 0. It's just a quick distraction because I don't want to have to deal with people and I don't know what the fuck they're saying. So Rossini typically goes out with the bang. And then I'm
Hey,
gonna
yeah.
try and run up the stairs and head back to the deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you just like hear, "Who's my bro? What a mumbo."
And then can I find something on the deck, like I don't know, next to a seat or something, next to a wall? Can I like kind of sit down and pull some tools out?
Yeah. You find
I
it
want to
easy.
use
You just
my
find
glass
an empty
blowers
space.
tools to see if I can make a couple more vials and or glass bottles.
Cool.
And that's it. I'm good.
Yep. Anybody else?
Not really, just waiting to get there. We
Okay.
don't get killed by a monster or something.
Okay.
Wait, sorry. Galaxy is gonna play her drum.
What?
But
You were already doing that. You already did that. I remember because they started singing
Oh.
the sea shanty.
Yeah,
so
okay.
You go
okay.
back up and you kind of see Galatea play the drum and some sailors singing. "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa." Don't know what they're saying, but it sounds kind of musical.
Yeah, he does. They said.
Okay. And so after 10 hours of a very tiring journey, the boat finally docks in Nulthan, and before you see this spot, like this enormous city that's like on this circular island, and it like you see it like in layers going up and up and up and up to the central point where you see this giant plume, like you see this giant like kind of like a nuclear, like I don't know what to call it. No, it's like a big like basically this giant furnace, and you see a plume of sparkling smoke going up into the air, and you see these like spiraling keeps up in the city, and you see this big wall, and before you can kind of see this large highway that travels up to the wall.
What are you
And you are
doing?
in the capital city of Nulthan.
Dub.
Toward
No.
like the last hour or so of the journey, Achaeus would move to the very front, and he would watch them approach.
Okay.
Can you tell me how many glasses I've made? How many little?
I don't know. However many you want. You had 10 hours. I don't
Cool.
think it's that hard to. I mean, like within reason, you can't add like 10,000.
Sure. Sure.
Like,
No, I understand. Well, I'm
just
just
add,
thinking,
like-
I don't know what the amount would be. What do
I
you
have
guys
no
think?
idea.
Little bottles, like potion
Well, how
bottles?
much sand did you have?
A lot. But I don't know what the ratio would be. It's
I
not
don't-
1 to 1, is it?
I don't know how long it takes to
That's what I'm
glass
saying.
blow.
Say you get what, like 15 orbs.
15. Oh my god, thank you.
How many
I was
You
orbs?
thinking
had like
5.
10 hours.
Yeah, I mean you're right. I'm really trying.
Yeah, that's like one every 45 minutes. I feel like that's valid.
Okay.
That's
I'm
like
gonna
half.
make like Here, I'll make 12 potion bottles, glass potion bottles, and I'll make like 10 vials. I need some of those too.
Go ahead and make me
Empty
like a
vials.
dexterity check.
Make me a lung check.
Yes,
Dexterity
sir.
check?
Actually, yeah, make me a dexterity check and I'll see how many you craft.
Oh, that works. 11.
Does Rosini have glass
Alright, you get
blowers, too?
11.
11? That's sick.
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
Beginner
They have
glass
glass
blowing
tools?
classes take
You
2
know,
hours to make a small piece. So you're like an expert, right?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Glass
I mean,
blowers.
he's making like a
cheats.
small ball. He's not making anything complicated.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm making.
okay.
I was gonna say I'm making just the.
I was just giving y'all some
realistic. No, that's true. I had
some
no idea.
information.
I
Some
had no idea
facts.
either. I was just like, it makes sense to let him keep
All
whatever
I
he
know
rolls.
is that if you
in
inhale it, you die.
How do I get just a bottle? Let me see.
That's why it's called glass blowing, and not glass sucking.
So we're on the outskirts of Nolton.
You are at the eastern port of Nolthen.
Fuck, hold up.
So
background
so Galatay, you would know that there are like 4 main highways in the cardinal directions.
Yep.
That go from the central city through the outer city to the ports, and they're maintained way more than like the lawful why can I not fucking speak? The unlawful sections, which are like where all the fucking rainwater goes and accumulates.
Yeah.
Can I look around to see? I mean, I assume we're kind of grouped up as we're about to get off the boat. Are we off the
Yeah,
boat?
y'all have not exited the boat yet.
We have not. Can I look around to see who looks the most tired in the group?
Sure.
Yeah, which one of y'all got those eye bags?
Yeah. Who's been staying awake the whole time?
I want to say me.
Yeah. We'll make a.
Right,
Yeah,
stronger.
I would say.
I mean,
make
I've
me
been
a perception
literally
check.
nervous. I've been so fucking anxious. the whole time.
16.
Yeah, it's Victor.
Okay. I'm gonna split my my little soup potion in half and give him half of them with the limited bottles I made.
Okay. You get a half serving of soup.
You look rather tired, sir. Would you like some soup?
Fucking A, it's. Oh, he just grabs it. Just doesn't even finish the sentence. He's just num num num.
How do you like the bottle I just made? That's one of the new ones.
Oh, I was wondering
I
why
think it's cold.
Wondering why it's kind of fucking warm, but yeah, it's nice.
It was
Quality
cooling
work.
for a few hours, so it should be fine now. But
Yeah.
you look pretty tired. Just checking on you.
Yeah, I mean, you would think someone who used to be a sailor having a anxiety about boats is kind of ironic. Yeah, yeah, I used to be really good at sailing, but when you don't really get along. Now, I just kind of just like to stay on land.
You and who?
The sea.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, it's pretty ironic. Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. I can't get the voice down today. I don't know what the fuck is up.
That sounds
Yeah.
alright.
Every time that you guys ever interact with Rossini, I want you to know that he's looking straight up into your eyes, and he has no idea.
I want to imagine he has like a dead child stare, like
That's
the
exactly
blank
how he
stare
is.
of a
That's
a little
exactly- yeah,
kid,
he
like
has
the.
no idea.
You also have to keep in mind every
Anything that's
time
not
you're
immediately contextualized, he has no idea.
every
Every
time
time
you're
you
communicating with Rosini, everyone around you hears.
You guys are also speaking that way.
We are.
You are.
Yeah.
We're talking in grung, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have like pretty shitty accents.
Wait, can
It's true.
we choose to not opt into that? Can Achaeus just always speak English? Or is it
If
like
you-
a magic
Rosini
effect?
doesn't. Rosini doesn't know. No. So you speak common. Right?
Yeah.
You know Grung is a language, so you can understand what Rosini is saying. but you know, like in order for Rosini to understand what you're saying, you have to speak in Grung.
Okay, Achaeus is
You
never
have to go
speaking
out
in
your way.
Grung, by the way. He is always speaking in Common. Just so
So
Yeah.
you're aware.
you can understand Rosini, but Rosini can never understand. That makes
Yeah.
it even more fucked up about when you roundhouse kicked him in the fucking first set.
That is true.
Still
I
no
ain't,
apology.
I ain't gonna let that shit slide.
Damn right. Damn right.
All right.
So,
Are y'all getting off the
Victor,
boat?
I had
As
one
soon
question
as
for
I
Victor.
possibly can.
I had one question for Victor. Victor, how exactly is it hard to explain? You just had some sort of bad experience on the sea. What happened?
More like multiple bad experiences. I guess
Why
you
do you keep coming back? I'm just kidding. I'm
mean-
kidding. But what happened?
I mean, it was just like little things. Just the best way to explain it is just, I guess I'm unlucky. Just seems like bad luck. So at first I didn't really believe it, but just kind of like decided to not test my luck anymore. If that makes sense.
Mm. So no telling us exactly what happened. You're not gonna
Oh
do that.
yeah. I mean, it's just hard to talk about.
Because I'm quite curious about. Wait, that's not even. I'm quite curious. What even happened?
Like I said, it's rather not talk about it.
Damn, she's pushy, bro. Fuck.
You're prying a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Nosy as shit.
Well, you're the one who brought up that you had a bad experience on the sea, and you're going into
Yeah.
detail about how you're enemies with the sea, and I feel like I can't help but be
I
curious.
don't recall that.
You don't have to recall anything you want, but you said it. But okay,
Maybe I'm just
sorry.
fucking tired. I don't know.
Victor,
It's just been.
if I am trying, I'm sorry. You don't
It's
have
just.
to tell me, but
I mean, just. I'll tell you later. It's just. Let's just get me
Sure,
off this
sure.
fucking boat, please.
Hey, look, can
ladies first.
I get whoever I need to get the cart out?
So when y'all start heading off the dock, you hear like a sailor like, "Over here if you need to pick up your wares, your cargo," and it's
I
kind of
will
like a
head over
section
there.
where they're unloading, and then they have like a form, and they like call out whose each person's is, and so they eventually call out, I guess whoever, like all of y'all, and like they're like, Zaladin, Achaeus, Galatea.
My
Rosini,
full name?
Victor.
Hello?
They said chaos.
They just said Achaeus.
Yeah,
There's a
well,
Remindi tacked on to the end of that name.
At this point,
Oh, you
look,
wanted them to say his full name.
can Rossini generally understand what Rossini sounds like in English
I would say so.
or in common? Like he knows
Yeah.
when his name's being called at least.
Yes, you
Like
know
a
when you've
cat?
been acknowledged.
Okay, thanks.
Well, so I'm assuming. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making
Yeah.
sure.
I
I was
feel
like,
it's like a
contextually, so
dog
that I
can
know.
understand.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
When
but
they
a
say
dog's
his
not
name.
can't speak English, bro.
I mean, Rossini's
Yeah,
really
but
smart. He just doesn't
Rosini
speak the same
is
language.
smart and he can speak languages.
Or well, like Rosini's like one of those dogs that has like the buttons they press, you know?
You motherfuckers just
No,
wait
he's like a
until.
pig. Pigs are
That's so
smart.
Let me learn
insulting.
Wait till
What?
Rosini goes to
Outside.
elementary school. You just wait.
Bitch, food, bitch. Now.
Yeah.
Hell no.
So y'all walk up and you get your horse in your cart and the body is still on the cart.
Yep. Teacher,
Just
teacher.
laying there.
Teacher,
Or
teacher.
I guess it's a bag. And y'all know
It's wrapped up.
it's yeah. Y'all know it's a body.
I blessed it. So it wouldn't turn into
Cause Achaeus has been here before, would I know where to go?
You know, yeah, you would know like the highway.
But I wouldn't
But-
know like the building we're going to.
Well, so y'all have to get out of the. Oh, you know, yeah, you would know what Watcher's HQ is.
Okay. I will
It's
start
in-
like guiding
well,
the group
Yeah,
that way.
y'all have to still get out of the ferry.
I understand. I'm just saying like when we start going that way, he'll start
And
leading.
Rossini's
Okay.
gonna. Can Rossini talk to Galatea next about his bottles and see the quality?
Mm-hmm.
It's important to Rossini. He's trying to craft some shit. I'm
So-
gonna
so what-
hand one to Galatea, openly.
Oh. Sorry, what was that?
I made these on the boat. I was trying to see if they're up to
Ooh.
par with the rest of your bottles.
Oh, up to par. Pierce, did he give me like bottles in session 1 or something?
No, he's the
No,
ones he just made.
The ones I literally just made. That's what I'm saying.
handing
Like
to you,
that.
like,
I'm,
Do you not have
I'm
any?
sorry.
do you not have any
Up to
bottles
par
on
with.
person? Oh, sorry. I assume everyone
Uh,
has some sort of.
I don't know if I would store my stuff in bottles. Maybe I
And
would.
glass bottles probably not.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I
not.
just have it in sacks.
Glass is like a pretty. It's only used for like. It's mainly used for potions.
Okay.
It certainly looks like a bottle to me. I'll give it a little knock with my hand. I'll knock it on my head.
It's gonna make
Yeah,
the
sir.
same sound both times.
Yes, actually, yeah, because I made it for Arthur. Well, yeah, it seems good to me. What's it for?
Well, no, you can have that one. I'm just giving them out. I made some.
Oh.
I'm trying to see if everyone can test out the quality.
Can Galatea do like a little like try to like flip the bottle and catch it in like an
Can you roll
acknowledgement?
for that,
Please. Luck, I'd like to
Looks
roll
like-
to like flip the bottle up and catch it in like in like a cool move.
Perform.
Like what? Slide a hand. Oh,
Performance sounds
no.
right.
I would say.
Can it be a
perform.
worse skill than that?
Do just a straight dex.
Yeah.
You're gonna do Dex, and the bottle's gonna roll survival.
No, the bottle does not roll.
I rolled a 6.
Yeah, so you
terrible.
knock it up, and as you're trying to catch it, you kind of like.
Oh,
You like grab it right before you would need to, so you grab the air, and it bounces off your hand and shatters onto the ground.
Rossini, no, I'm so
Rossini
sorry.
is gonna look at you and look straight down, and he's gonna grab the glass and put it in his pocket, and then he's gonna give you another one and walk away. Because I can just reforge the glass. I just can't do it right now.
Okay.
Okay then. I'll get me a bottle.
Empty bottle.
Bottle, comma empty.
I don't know. Start getting the horsies ready, I guess.
Yep.
Gravel.
Okay.
The horse.
Are
Sorry,
y'all
bottle,
y'all are
comma,
heading
glass.
out of the ferry station?
Hell yeah. We don't need to be here any longer.
Okay.
Hmm.
And as you exit this ferry station, you see in the middle of the highway 5 fully cloaked blue full blue cloaks
How
with
dark
the
is
middle
the blue?
one very like royal blue.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Okay.
And they have the central figure has a gold trim
Okay.
on his hood and like an emboldened golden watcher symbol. The other
Thalmor,
ones
I understand.
yeah, and it has like that familiar eye, like 2 eyes with a hood symbol embroidered onto the left breast of the cloak. These figures, there's 5 of them. Then they stand in front of 2 carts. The first cart is a very imposing full black metallic cart that has sharp points rising over the sides that decorates it. And it so very minimal ornamentation, but the spikes decorate the chin, and it causes like a slight sense of uneasiness. And then there's a second cart that has an oaken box on the back of it.
An open box.
It's just like a regular
How
cart.
big is
but
the
No,
just
an
an box.
oak box.
Oh, an oak.
Is it
box.
like
It
a regular cart besides that?
Oh yeah. Well, no, it literally has the 2 people, and then it literally has just like that
Oh,
oak box.
it's just
in the
that.
back.
Okay.
Can
It's a hearse. Okay.
Achaeus, he's gonna grab the body and lug it over his shoulder.
Is this
And
not strange that we
Well,
just have? Is it not
Huh?
like in a bag or anything?
he's
It's
in
in
a
a
bag.
Bag.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
A body bag, yeah.
y'all can make
Does
a.
it stink?
I would let Galatea and Achaeus make a history check as they see these blue cloaks.
Would I not know who these people are?
You would know somewhat.
Okay.
You can make it to get more information.
Everyone knows who a priest is. No one knows who a cardinal is.
Oh,
Well,
don't worry. I rolled a 4.
Real.
Yeah, I rolled a 5.
So Galatea, you wouldn't really know. You hadn't.
But Achaeus
you
would.
haven't. So what you would know is you haven't
rolled a 5.
encountered a blue cloaked watcher.
Would it be possible to see?
Every watcher has been gray cloaked. Noah, you would know that these cloaks match an inquisitor,
But I have
but
no
you're
idea who
not
these people
exactly
are.
sure
Okay.
which inquisitor
Zaladin
would
wouldn't
belong
be able to
to,
roll?
and if the inquisitor is in the blue cloaks or not.
Huh?
Like you don't know if you don't remember if the golden
Hmm.
trimmed means inquisitor or if it means like important underling of inquisitor. You can't
Okay.
remember because you can't see any of their faces.
Well, Caius has some basic level of intelligence, so he's gonna assume that the gold means this person's probably important.
Yes. Well, and so do y'all approach the blue figures?
Well, Pierce, what were you saying?
I was thinking, does Zaladin also get a check, or is it just them two?
No, it's just
Okay.
Achaeus.
I mean, I was gonna stay back because that cart looks kind of scary. So I don't want to just see what everyone else does first.
Yeah. Are they just sitting there?
They're standing in like they're blocking traffic.
Blockade.
People
Okay.
are like they have like funneled around them. People are staying pretty far away.
Yeah. I mean, we got business, so we'll just go up to them, right?
Uh,
So,
Caius is gonna, while he has the bag, he's gonna turn towards the group for a second. He's gonna say, "Do not say anything incriminating," and he's gonna look directly at Corbin, or sorry, at
Victor.
Victor. Thank you. And then none of you say anything stupid. He's gonna walk
He
towards
says this.
the people.
Right. I'll stop the
Well,
cart.
as you walk away, I'll look at Victor and point towards Achaeus. About saying the stupid stuff. Never mind. Let's go.
Oh.
Can so we're all just walking as a group over there?
No. I
Is
don't think
Achaeus
so.
just approaching them?
If sure, I mean he'd be going over there. That's up to everyone
Oh,
else.
wait, can I ask,
Y'all were all requested.
I was just saying,
I'm
y'all
gonna,
I'll
I'm gonna
follow.
follow, but from like the kind of like the back of the group, but still.
Yeah.
part.
I was gonna say
Um,
that we just
yeah,
get as
okay.
close as we can, and then park, and then the case does his thing, and then
I was gonna say,
we
can
can get out if
can
we
I
want
pull
to.
out my bundle and give it to Achaeus? Can you ask him about this? And I'm gonna have the bundle of changelings' hair. See if they know anything about that. What is Achaeus gonna say to that?
He'll look down. Are you holding it up to him?
I'm holding it up. Yeah, it's a little bundle. I mean, you're gonna see what it
He'll-
is, but it's in like a little cloth. Yeah.
He'll adjust the body bag really quick, and he'll like with his index finger and his thumb, he'll grab the edge of the bag,
Okay.
and then he'll turn around. He won't say anything, but he'll turn around
I
and
was like,
take
he
it.
doesn't need to, but I think it's objectively important.
Yeah.
That they might know something about it, so I think he would actually bite on that.
Actually,
Okay.
he's going to put his hand in the bag
Uh-huh.
and grab like a tuft, and he'll leave the rest in there.
Okay, that's fine.
He said there should be enough,
Oh my God.
and he'll look down at you, and then
He
he'll
spoke words in near.
awkwardly.
You did.
Oh wait, he said
Did you
he
see-
says it in English stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I was
he
gonna
just
say,
takes it and he
fine.
goes back. Okay, Locke, I approach.
Okay.
In the dope outfit.
In the dope outfit, Achaeus walks forward, and as you get like within like 20 feet of them, the central figure steps forward, and you see like because they've all been like kind of like standing like this with their hands in the sleeves, I guess, like that kind of,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
like down in front of them, and you see his hand move, and out comes a golden pocket watch that like flips immediately into his hand, and he says, "Your group is 4 hours, 12 minutes, and 36 seconds late. The master has been waiting. We must go. Get in the cart. We will take care of the body."
Okay, well they're just lying. Case isn't saying this out loud. We were a day early.
Yes, but we know when you got on the ship.
Case did not say that out loud. That Noah is saying
Okay.
that. We
Sorry.
were a day early.
Still, your
What
ship
the
arrived
fuck?
4 hours, 12 minutes, and 36.
Noah is not saying that.
Yeah,
Blood cannot lose.
I didn't say that. I'm talking to the group. Like
Oh.
I was like confirming. Like we
Okay,
went
yeah.
early, right?
yeah, we left
I don't know.
early.
So they're just being
Yes.
petty fucking losers.
Yeah, they're being petty.
Okay.
Nobody think on a case real quick.
Okay.
now does it kiss anything?
How
He'll
does the case
just
speak anything? He's no. Okay.
sorry. And he like
To be sorry. No.
just kind of like
And so,
motions for them to take the body from him.
yeah, and so the middle guy snaps, points his fingers, and the two people standing on the right of him that were in front of like the oaken cart, one of them goes like into the driver's seat with like the jet black horse, and the other one takes the body from you immediately, lugs it over his shoulder, walks over the cart, throws it into the box, and latches the box down.
How gruffly does he throw this in?
Well, Noah wanted something first. No.
Oh, I was just gonna ask. I wasn't gonna do anything.
Oh, well then
Well, I didn't
ask.
know if Noah was gonna. Okay. They don't really care for it. They kind of just they take it and then he just lugs it in. They're not being careful.
When they take the body, like the person that's taking the body, he's gonna like open up his hand in front of them and be like, "This killed him." He's gonna show the hair.
I was gonna chuckle a little bit, but try to hide it.
Okay. And they'll take it and they just dump it in the box with him. And they already like after that they immediately start going.
Sure.
And so the central figure then walks up to you, Achaeus, and pulls out the pouch of gold, like a pouch, and drops it into your hand. And then he immediately starts to walk back, and he's like, "Get in the cart. We must go."
Zaladin. He'll reach out and put the bag in Zaladin's hand.
How much is it?
It's 125 gold pieces.
Nice.
Oh, not per person.
I'll keep that aside from my personal stash. How about that?
And so you see when he says, "Get in the cart, let's go," you see the other two blue watchers, or you see one of the blue watchers approaches your cart, and he's like, "I will take care of your cart. You must ride in the carriage."
Okay, I hand it over. I don't care.
Okay.
We took the shitty cart, so I don't...
And look at that.
Yeah, and we lost the horse. We only needed one. Fucking hey. All right.
Get
I'll,
in the cart, I guess.
Yeah,
He'll
get in the fancy ass whatever.
motion.
The scary one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
and
getting
so
in the
the
scary one.
the last blue-robed figure is standing with the door open, and this waiting for y'all to get in.
I get in like kind of hesitantly, but just like suspiciously. Like he's just kind of scared. It's fucking looks like a carriage of death.
How
Yeah, it's
how
a
much
metallic.
room? Is this a closed cart?
Yeah.
Yes, it is like a fully
Okay.
enclosed carriage with like a roof, and there's like a window on the door. Like there's windows.
Okay.
And there's like curtains inside.
Does it fit
It's
all
a-
of us comfortably, or
There
is it like a
there's a
tight
bench
fit?
here and a bench here, and it fits all 6 of you decently.
I'm imagining if like a Nazgul had a cart like
Yes,
that.
you are exactly correct.
That's what I'm
But-
imagining. Yeah.
But
Did
like,
the
yeah.
Did the pocket watchman already go in?
The pocket watch is sitting
Pocket watching.
he's sitting on the passenger side of the cart, and like
Still not like
and
the
you still
carriage
hear
part.
the ticking of the watch, cause like he's been like keeping his eye on this watch since y'all arrived.
So there's like the passenger side is like the front of it. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Like there's a front overhang with a bench that y'all could see,
Mhm.
and he's sitting on that, and there are two like large black horses with like white manes, and they're like very like strong looking. That was driving this cart.
Okay. I guess as everyone enters, I wanna like as I enter, kind of prop myself up to where he's sitting, and I want to say, um, would you mind watching your tone when you speak to my lord?
Your lord has no power over me, and I shall address him as such.
Wait. Is that what it said that?
Yeah, but he was waiting for everyone to go in. He wasn't
Oh,
really
okay.
wanting
Okay.
you to listen on him.
Okay.
so-
Okay.
Yes,
Your
but
lord has no power over me. I serve only the Inquisitor.
yeah,
Oh,
there's a thing, just being decent humans. I don't know.
I can't knows a lot
I'm
about that.
cringing so hard.
And then
Let's
he'll just
get
go in.
in the cart. And you're in the cart,
We're in the
and
cart.
so once that happens, the doors, the blue row like slams the door shut. You hear like a locking mechanism slide into place, and then a few seconds later, the cart starts moving at an alarmingly fast pace, like galloping down this highway.
Fuck.
Is
So
it like is the bench like open to like to the driver in the
no,
passenger area?
no. There's like a wall here. So it's wall, windows, driver up here,
Mhm.
and then horses.
hold on, MS
Yeah, I can
Paint.
picture it. I can picture it.
Right?
Like a private carriage.
Are we just
Um,
like staring at each other in the benches?
Well, there's windows and stuff.
Mhm.
But are they like
Y'all can
across
see-
from each other?
There's yeah, two benches, and y'all are facing each other.
Okay.
And then there's windows on your side that you can look out of. And they don't really wait for y'all to all get situated before they start to pull out.
Mhm.
On
Galatea,
someone's fucking lap.
Oh my god, we left Midas.
No, Midas is
Gal-
there.
Galatea will be like nervously tapping on the bench next to her, and she's gonna say, "Oh, do they have to lock us in here? It's a bit overkill, isn't it?"
Do you have to keep fidgeting?
Yes, maybe I do. It's a little alarming to be locked in a carriage.
As long as you don't say anything incriminating, they'll let us go.
Are they? Wait, is one of the blue hoods? Are they in the back with us, or is it just
No.
us?
So the stopwatch golden trimmed one is out in the passenger seat, and then the other blue robed that is with him is driving the cart.
Mhm.
Okay, but they can't hear us, though, right?
You don't know.
Could I like, I don't know, like there's windows and stuff. Are they like down or up?
Huh?
You
Are
did-
like the windows
Oh.
down, or like are they like?
Oh, let me roll the window down.
I mean, like, are they?
No, the windows are up.
curtain?
So the windows are on the side. They don't face
Yeah.
the front of the carriage.
Yeah, I
with
know.
us.
They're just curtains, though, right?
I mean,
Or do they have a-
they're open so you can see out.
Okay.
And so as you're looking out, you see this vast stone street at a slight incline, and there's rows of storefronts as you're slipping by. The carriage is pulling forward with no hesitation for the crowd. Like this street is crowded with people,
Dude, these
and you
guys
hear like
suck.
some commotion
Well, that's
trying to
fucking
get out of
awesome.
the way as y'all are pulling through this like road at a very fast pace.
I'm gonna just like peek out the window. I'm like, they really don't give a fuck. It's just like,
Well, the windows is closed.
Is
They don't
this-
open.
okay, but I'm just looking.
Are they
through,
normally
Like,
like this big of assholes? Like, I feel like I.
We don't know.
We
The
don't know,
Watchers
bro.
you've interacted with, no,
Kind
but
of.
you've
They've been
never
alright.
interacted with a blue cloak. Or you've never interacted with like
Anyone drunk with power?
anyone that is
like this.
not,
Mid.
that is not wearing a gray cloak. You haven't
Yeah.
really ever, like, this is the first you've seen or heard about like
This is
a colored
fantasy
cloak
middle
watcher.
management.
You guys definitely see Achaeus looking out the window and he's like biting his lip and he's very visibly
oh, wait.
anxious.
Wait, we do
He's-
see
he's
this?
like he's like
Yeah. No, he's not doing
being
that.
sexual.
he's like
He's like chewing on his lip.
He's like.
he's like
Why so anxious, Zacchaeus? Don't start fidgeting.
Just gonna glare at you.
But
And
okay,
he's
seriously, why are you so anxious?
these people can make me disappear without anyone knowing.
Oh, and that's
He's
pretty
gonna
good,
fucking
anyway.
kick
That's
you. The
kidding.
second you open your mouth, he's gonna fucking kick you. Like kick you in the shin.
Alright, yeah, I guess. Hit me.
Okay. Fuck you. A 14?
Don't hit.
Damn. So he hits he hits the like back of the
bench
seat
below,
next to you.
yeah.
I
Oh,
lost my
fucking-
dice.
Victor sees that shit and just fucking like he like he kind of has a realization of like, oh shit, you gotta the boys. Nah, he's like sees how
Predator,
fucking scared Achaeus or nervous Achaeus is, and he's like, this is real. Like, well, I can't be goof. Like, I gotta lock in basically. But he's just like, fuck,
Oh,
this is real shit.
What like faith do these guys follow? Would I know that?
Make a religion check.
Make a religion check.
is
Makes
carriage
a
called
religion
calling us
check.
a stand in?
Not me making. Ew! I got a 20.
Natural?
Yeah.
On
You would
religion
know
check?
that the basis of the Watchers is founded in the belief of Rin Valfir, the Shadow Stalker.
I'm reading your lore.
Oh.
The Shadow Stalker.
I know the way you said that.
So you
Her
did roll a
title.
natural 20, Chris?
I did.
Oh, you rolled a natural 20?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did.
I thought you said,
You said ew at 20. I don't know. I thought it was
No,
like
I
a
said
20.
so. I said ew because someone changed the dice to the like ice one,
Oh,
That's what I had.
and then it popped into.
Ew.
I was like,
Top
I
of
guess
20?
I thought it was
because
just
it
like,
a religion check. That's why that made me laugh.
yeah. So
Ew.
they follow
Ren Valfir.
the upper
Shadow
echelon
Stalker.
of the Watchers. Follow Rin Valfir.
Are
Some
they
of like
lower? Oh, different?
some of the lower ones that are like stationed in the city are like they follow like whatever because
Oh, I
they
see.
follow whatever like because they normally like kind of like local to that area and they'll follow that religion.
Okay.
This is
But
like the
but like all of like the HQ people and the people
Oh.
from Odoron will follow Rin.
this is like the god of law, right?
Kind of.
God justice.
Not law it's
violence.
she initially like she was the rogue of the party and she helped him like kill all of the like sea beasts,
Yeah.
and then she did set up like a little bit of the order of sanctuary, and then the family, I guess this is more of a history, but that was what she did upon the founding. So like she set up like a general order of things.
Okay.
And then she like she's also like spoken to like be silently watching people to like take them in the night if they're being like evil, if that makes sense.
Is that just like a urban legend, or is
Yeah.
it...
Yeah.
So
Like the
there
rake.
is an aspect there's
yeah.
a nuanced aspect of law.
Yeah, I'm not
and
seeing
sheep
where it
out.
says in here that their followers are just fucking assholes. I'm just kidding.
Hmm.
Well, I'm not as
System
worried as
effect.
everyone else is.
Okay. And so about 20 minutes in this pace, the carriage finally like comes to a halt. And looking out, you see a vast stone wall that's about like 60 to 80 feet tall from your estimations. It has like a slight curve to it, forming a circle. And in front of the cart, you kind of like look out in front, and a vast metal gate stands before you, and there are some gray watchers standing in front of this, checking people before they walk in.
Oof.
If anyone
Some gray
looking
ones.
out of the cart sees the basically you don't actually see anything, but you see them stop, and you can make a perception check for what happens.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that.
Ooh, I rolled a. Was perception you said?
Blah, I got
Yeah.
11.
17.
Okay,
Damn.
Victor, you see the watchers. There's like probably like 7 of them on this gate, like checking people's documents before they go through. And they look at the cart, and they like look slightly confused, or not confused, but they look at the cart, they look at the robes, and they look inquisitive, and then you see later like their eyes kind of
Stop
rewind
mewing,
with shock a
Sam.
little bit, and then the cart rolls through without anyone going to show documentation.
Oh, holy fuck! They didn't. They didn't even show ID. They just rolled right through. Fucking top dogs.
I mean, they weren't like they already
They
suspected
want
it.
soup?
Don't care. That's what I said.
They were
That's
soup.
fine.
They were soup.
She's fine.
Holy fuck! They fucking soup.
And so the carriage
Oh, what did I
picks
put in
up
the soup?
at the same rate, but like a little bit slower now that they've entered the upper city.
Almost the speed limit.
The upper city.
They're going above the speed limit.
I know.
but
It's
they're made-
almost. It's
yeah,
like it
yeah,
went
yeah.
from here to here. It's almost the speed limit.
And so now, as you look out the window, you see elegant buildings with like a finely paved road. The buildings are kept very clean. You see these intricate castles towering above other manors and nice storefronts. The passerbys are dressed in day gowns and luxury tuxes with flares of color. As the watchers carry up to that speed, these streets are less crowded than the previous streets by far, and you don't see any like semblance of like dirt and grime that you did in the lower city. Eventually, the cart comes to a complete stop after a couple more minutes, and then you hear the locking mechanism unlock, and the door swings open, and you see the blue figure standing, holding the door open.
Teacher.
So as soon as Galate hears the lock, she's gonna quickly get up and try to make her way to the door quickest.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. So Galate
she'll
is
get
out
out.
first.
Oh no, why? Yeah, that's such a fucking rush.
Don't know
Um,
what goes on in that little brain of hers. And then he'll follow right after her.
That is amazing.
And then Victor falls behind.
Honestly, I fucking agree.
Ah,
Okay.
ah.
Oh shit! I fucking forgot something. Roll a perception
Retcon
check in
City.
the lower city. Sorry.
Oh,
Retcon
fuck.
City.
Retcon,
That's all it was.
retcon.
I'll allow 2 people a roll.
Oh,
I'm not
I don't
rolling
want
a
to.
perception
I
check.
got a 10.
Whoever would be
though.
looking out, actually.
I would be. Okay.
No,
I
You're
rolled-
muted, Pierce.
I
What did you
rolled
roll?
it,
I was
Sam?
gonna say, if you can retcon, can we just talk in metagame?
No, it's just something important that I had in my mind but didn't have written down on this document because this one's like a week or two old. Sorry.
What'd you get?
I rolled a Uno.
All the time. I just
Yeah.
meant when you're retconning.
Well,
can
see,
we
I rolled a 10, but I have a
Yeah,
passive perception
if-then
of 16.
Yeah,
So
okay, yeah, with the 16,
That's
you
fine.
see high enough. So you're like looking out, kind of like trying to pick out who looks like they're harmed, just because you've kind of gotten an idea for that. And you see two people like carrying what looks like a beggar that is completely drained of color and is dead, like into an alley and just like covering it with bags and just like kind of disposing of the body the best way they can.
Hmm.
And then the carriage continues on.
did anyone get hurt by the rushing carriage?
No.
Okay.
Bro, they
To
got a
see-
Stereon in
Not
the
like
city.
not like I need another reason to fucking hate these guys, but just wondering.
So you saw the body of a beggar completely drained of color and dead.
I will whisper that to Achaeus.
Like,
What a-
give a fuck.
Just the information that it looks weird.
That case might not be safe.
He
in this
won't
dangerous
Yeah, I don't think it
outwardly
cares.
react.
Yeah.
He'll just
I
like
mean, I wouldn't expect
nod.
him
He'll just
Yeah.
do
to
that.
acknowledge.
Yeah. Okay.
Back up. And y'all are stepping out of the carriage. And in front of you is this enormous metallic cube. Perfect cube that has a glossy silver surface reflecting the surrounding environment. A giant set of dark black doors is set as the only feature on this building.
Big ass doors and a cube.
Well, this looks fucking inviting.
And so as y'all are like looking at this building, the golden trimmed hooded figure says, "Stop gawking. We mustn't waste time."
What if I wasn't gawking?
Yeah, we're following him. What do you mean?
I'm just kidding.
Anyways,
Well, I said, well, that after we walked out and saw the giant doors, I'm like, well, doesn't that look welcoming? And he's just like, shut the fuck up. Sorry.
and so you see there's like a couple of watchers out in this like courtyard-ish area. It's a very plain courtyard, just with like some benches and stuff. And you see watchers posted in gray robes on like the sides of the double doors, these enormous double doors. And then he starts briskly walking towards the door. Okay,
Follow.
and without breaking stride, the doors open
Yeah.
for
That's
him.
pretty cool.
And as these two, I guess as y'all start walking into this hall before you, you see like 3 blue robed watchers again, like follow into suit, but walking behind y'all. And so as you enter, you see a grand hall full of like these figures wearing robes. A lot of them gray, but there are a semblance of different colors. You've seen the blue, and you can try and see what other colors you see, if anyone wants to.
Yeah, I want to see what
Yeah.
colors there are.
No.
It shouldn't be too hard.
Perception checks.
Shouldn't be too hard to see
Perception
different
checks.
colors, right?
17 again.
Well, it's just how
13.
many you can pick out.
Oh, he is 17 again. Zac Efron.
17.
17.
17, 30,
Okay, so you end up. You see the blue, obviously, because that's what y'all have been. There's some magenta people with a bunch of there's some magenta robes. You see some red, some yellow, some purple, and some white.
So
But that's-
magenta and purple are just different?
Yeah. Well, it's like a pink-ish magenta, and then it's
Okay,
a,
like
it's a
and then
deep,
like a
and then a
violet,
deep purple. Yeah.
deep purple.
So magenta, purple, and white.
And like so magenta, or we'll just say like magenta pink. You know what? Fuck it. Magenta pink, so it's easier, and then we'll do a
Magenta pink.
teal. We'll do like a teal green, blue type color.
I'm with the retconning, bro.
Teal
I had it
green.
written down, but y'all were fucking hating on the purple.
I
Sorry,
wasn't
so
hating. I wanted to distinguish.
magenta
You said
pink-
two
I
shades
was
of
joking.
purple.
Magenta, pink, teal, green, and white. Anything red?
White,
Red, yellow,
red, yellow,
and
that was it.
gray and blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all the fucking colors except black, basically.
Well, that's all that you
Yeah,
see.
that's what I'm hearing.
There could be
Those are all the
others
colors
that
right
aren't
there.
in the hall.
Actually, black is the absence of color.
Okay, Sean Smystrola. Okay, I'm just gonna
Right,
follow.
keep
I mean, I
following
didn't
him, yeah,
notice it, but I'm
keep
just
following
following. I'm following them and shutting the fuck up. That's what Victor is doing. He is doing as instructed.
Hmm.
He was low key nervous.
Low key.
But as you
High
as
key.
you
Yeah.
enter, as y'all enter this, you do see that the blue robed figures finally take off their hood, and all the watchers
And they're
are
all bald.
unhooded in here. No.
Huh.
But
Damn.
so you finally see that the person that has been leading y'all is this the blue robed figure is a pale lavender tiefling with like kind of like he has like twisting horns that twist back towards each other. And he has this white hair that's very neatly ponytailed
Wood.
and goes down in a single strand and looks very neat and combed through. And he has very sharp, defined features.
Damn. Does he have like big old dorky glasses or anything we can make fun of? Or is he just this perfect fucking tiefling?
There are no glasses.
There are
He
no
does,
glasses.
No glasses.
But he
No
does
glasses.
have.
You
but
have
he
fat
does
ass.
have like the pocket watch, if you think that's something
Yeah.
to make fun of. The pocket watch is still in his hand, as you see it like. It's like he's like constantly checking it.
This hall is it like a dining hall, or is it just like a?
No, this is a massive entryway.
Oh,
You see, it's like there is not much adornment, and
I
there's
got
like
you.
sets of doors going down, and there's like people walking down the doors, and in front of you you can see like this circular chamber.
I got you. I just
Is that
had
where
to
we're headed?
specify some
We're
shit.
being
Hold up.
guided to.
Thank you, Locke. That's all I needed.
And so as you then approach this circular chamber, and you see different circles of like different platforms of circles. And there is a singular silver robe standing in the middle of all of these like circular platforms. They're not like small. I guess they can fit like all 7 of you without issue.
Is it like
They can
the
fit like about 10 people.
Wait, so
like the things
where
from
are
Star
the
Wars, the
platforms?
like the prequels and the Senate? Like they're kind of like that big.
So it's like there's a floor. There's a
Yeah.
the silver robed figure with its hood still up. This is and that person is standing in the center of this very large circular room, and then in other places on the floor there are like circular like pentagrams etched on these platforms,
Pentagrams.
Okay.
But they're not. But they're not devil pentagrams.
like arcane circles basically.
I see.
Ah,
It's for people that have seen arcane
Oh.
etches.
like like hex.
Hex
Oh, I thought you meant
circles.
Hextech
arcane circles like magic.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, they look
They're
like.
like runes etched on the
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah, I
80s
understand.
The collar octagon.
Understand.
Okay. And so you see the blue figure, like the pale lavender tiefling, puts his hand in front of y'all, and he says, "Wait here. I'll arrange our transportation." And he
I
walks
see.
up to the silver
I'm just,
robed figure, and you
Oh.
like see the muttering, and then he then walks back to the crowd and he's like, "Follow me," and he starts walking to one of the platforms.
Teleportation circles.
Can Galatea say a little something?
Sure.
Say whatever you want.
I'm sorry, sir. Transportation. We're here, are we not?
We have to get to somewhere within headquarters. This is how we do it.
Oh, this isn't headquarters.
This is headquarters, but we are leaving the main chamber.
Why is this guy engaging with her?
I was. I'm not gonna say anything. I was-
Galatea is gonna. She's not getting anywhere.
But he's saying this as he's not breaking stride, like he's walking, and so you'll go onto one of these platforms, kind of on the left side near the outer rim, and it's as you'll step onto it, you see the like silver figure, like there's like a console that he has in front of him, and you like see him like pressing some different things, and then the circle starts to glow beneath your feet.
And it makes him like Breath of the Wild ass sounds.
There is like some
Well,
there's a slight humming.
can Galatea make an Arcana check?
Sure.
Okay, sorry, I'm washing my hands.
Damn, girl, you pissing in there?
Yeah, fried chicken.
Oh my gosh, I have to go back. 1 second. I'm sorry.
You just forgot to shake it off.
Can I make an Arcana check too?
Her.
I have a
Anybody
plus
with
Bro.
critical-
Yeah, can I do
I have a
Grade
plus
11.
Not Pierce.
I know.
You, you would
I
have
got a
no
5.
earthly idea.
Oh,
I have +5.
This is
Arcana.
not holy magic for sure.
I got an 11.
I'll allow it, Pierce, with disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Yeah, this is a
So
little
when you
too
have
high
advantage,
level. So with
so I
disadvantage, you roll
2
twice
and
and take the lower.
Same
Yeah.
thing. Okay. I was
You
like,
can-
with
you can
disadvantage,
right-click-
I roll less times. I don't roll at all.
You can right click it and
That's
then click
confusing.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good first one.
Damn it. Okay.
Maybe
let's
that,
do it
but
again,
that's
baby.
but if this one's good, then that's yes. You got a 23 with
I got a nat
disadvantage.
20. I got a nat 20, and then I got an 18. 23.
Damn. Yeah. So you have like knowledge of the arcane. You've never seen anything this advanced before,
Okay.
but you've played
played
around
Baldur's
a little
Gate.
bit with transporting objects from one
Okay.
place to another using magic.
Sure.
This looks like a very upgraded system of that.
Yeah, they're not transporting small things.
They're not transporting small things, and it seems like they can go much further
Okay.
if needed to. Because you've only like teleported something across like your desk.
Yeah, sure. Like Michio Kaku in
Yeah.
2016.
Yeah.
Understood.
And rocks
And
with a
looks-
catapult.
It's
at
just as
people.
good as what Corbin
I
drew.
was about to say, is this accurate? Fuck.
Yep.
Noah, do you see? Look at Corbin's.
No.
But he looks so
Corbin's
alarmed though.
fucking.
Can't pay attention.
I know.
Bro,
Yeah,
paying
so
so
this-
much attention.
This platform glows with a light blue as the arcane circle lights up, and then suddenly you feel a yank as the grand hall is now gone, and you are in a much smaller but still metallic hallway.
Do we all throw up at the
Metallic.
same time?
No sound or anything?
Buh.
It's that fast?
boy.
There was
fast.
like a word, but
Okay.
Yeah, there was a whir of the thing like starting up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
ribbon.
but-
The
And then it was
thing?
instantaneous. You felt your body move, but then you were there instantaneously.
Okay.
Metallic hallway?
Can I choose to throw up?
Yes. Well, the hallway
Whoa.
you were in before was metallic. Everything has been metallic.
Fuck, not- okay, this is stone.
It's
shut
fine.
up.
It's good enough. Good enough.
Ooh,
That
this'll work.
the pea cup.
Can he
You
get
drink
the
it all,
last-
Sam?
The
Is
last
that your
drop?
UTI right there? Sick.
Mm.
Whoa, guys, this is crazy.
All right. I
Follow
guess
it.
I
Okay.
won't mention
And
that.
so the blue robed figures, the one in front of you starts walking down this hallway, leading you to a room, and you now see blue banners hanging from the walls in this place.
Ugh. How many?
Like a hall or like a big open room or like.
It's a very, yeah, like kind of like that. It's still a big hall, but compared to the hall that you were just in, was probably like almost, it was the same size as that giant highway, basically. Yeah.
Is it possible to? I mean, that's a little much. It's fine.
Okay. And so the blue robed figure walks down the hallway. The three are still following behind you. And then he stops in front of a door. And he points to Rosini and he says,
I knew it.
"You go in here." And he waits
I'll
as
translate
as
that
one
for
of
him.
the other
Yeah.
as one of the
What do you
other
mean?
blue robes walk down and open up the door.
I'll say
I'm
he
going
wants-
to a separate room.
What does he got
There is
going
a
there?
singular black chair, and he's like, "My master requested that he be interviewed separately."
Do they have someone who can speak his language?
That is
Yeah,
not
they
an
have
issue.
All right.
Shit.
Well, then I'll say to him he wants you to go in here.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm imagining
This
right
is
now in my
hell.
head? It's the hallway in fucking Promised Neverland, and then they send Norman to the room over here.
Yep,
and everyone else
exactly,
goes
yep.
The other one. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, no,
Sounds
fine.
good. I'll fucking
And-
walk over there.
So there is, yeah, and in this room you see a black metallic chair and a desk.
Okay.
And as you walk, you see that the door closes and you hear like that locking mechanism
Okay.
similar to the carriage
Is
slide
it
back into place.
possible? Is it possible to make a perception check to see if we are? I don't know. Is it humid here? Is it like?
It's cold.
Is there any? It's
You
cold.
can feel, yeah, it's cold.
Okay. Okay.
It's not
Like-
like cold, but it's like
Yeah.
It's but compared to the last place we were when we teleported here, is it colder here? Is it like?
no,
is
it's
there any
like
change?
both of the, not really. I mean,
Okay.
it's slightly colder because there's less people and the
Sure,
doors
sure,
aren't
sure.
opening as much.
Okay. So I just
Um,
go sit down.
We'll cut back to you in a second.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll see him
Um,
again.
I don't feel too
And
good
so
about
then
that.
y'all, the figure once Rosini is in his room, starts walking down the hallway, and you pass about 5 more doors until he opens another one, and it's a very similar looking room to what you saw with Rosini, except it's 5 chairs and a slight arc and no desk.
Hmm.
And he's like, "This is where y'all will wait."
Alright.
Okay. Okay,
Let's
so I'll
step
walk
in.
in there.
Yeah. Begrudgingly.
Everything is metal, right? Metallic, or is it?
Mo-
Oh, it's
Uh,
metallic.
There's metallic and yeah, it's all metal.
Okay. Sounds good.
But it's not the
Yeah.
gloss. Like, there's a very glossy. On the outside, it was glossy. This is just like normal metal.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Is it like matte? Fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Stainless steel, unpolished.
Yeah.
Don't remind me.
Matt Darcy. Alright.
Okay. And so y'all go in the room, and
Yep.
he locks the door behind you as well. So. for
Oh
the
wait,
group
do
of
we see
5,
them lock the door to Rosini's
I
room,
think we
or
just
it
hear.
automatically
Maybe
locks?
just-
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
hear it, or you
But-
see it. They like the person like traces their hand over the surface of the
Oh.
door, and then
What
Scattered.
color are the lights, Luck?
Huh?
Like, what color are the torches, the lights, lanterns?
There is, like, there's just like glowing, like bright glowing objects
Just.
adorning
Sure. Okay.
the like.
Bright white.
It's
No,
basically like a light bulb-ish type thing, but with magic.
Yeah, yeah.
Instead
Yeah,
of
no
electricity.
string. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no flame.
Okay.
And so for the group of 5, you see that there are 5 chairs in this room. They are nicely padded, placed in the semicircle. For both of y'all's rooms, there are no windows and
Yeah.
nothing else adorning these walls except for blue tapestries.
Mm.
And that's about it from.
I'll see if Akez sits down.
He'll stand up. He'll stay standing.
Yeah.
And it
Let's sit the
stood.
fuck down.
He'll stay
Okay.
standing.
So y'all wait, and about 30 minutes passes. To an like 30 to 45 minute passes.
We're so
And
late,
then
guys.
You hear
Apparently.
a mechanism. The mechanism, you hear it go, and the door swings open. And you see in walks this drow wearing complex robes and a high like collar that's metallic with blue accents running down this like dark robe. Certain parts of the cloth melds with like this metal like gauntlets and stuff like that. His skin is dark gray complexion with pointed ears. His most notable feature is there's a metallic silver chrome ring that wraps around like his nose, covering his ear and going back around. And as you look and it wraps around his head, covers his ears completely, and you don't. I said he has pointed ears. I fucking forgot. He doesn't have ears that you can see. Sorry. There's the back of his head, and as you look closer, you realize this is not an ornament that he wears, but it melds with his skin. Like there's no disconnect between the skin and this metal.
It's not like poking holes. It's like
no, it's not. It doesn't
Yeah.
look like it's. Yeah, it's kind of like if you burned like metal onto a person's body, but there was no burn marks at the rim.
Okay.
And you see like
Kind of weird.
yeah, that's seamless transition from metal to flesh. As he steps in the room, you feel a wave of pressure exerted throughout your body from the inside.
Okay.
Pressing
What?
all over your mind, and immediately you realize that you cannot tell a lie in front of this.
Zone of
Oh.
Zone of truth without a roll.
Oh. I forgot that has a DC.
Well, there.
We just got casted on, boys.
Case just kind of has like a disgusted look on his face.
Arceus, you would recognize that this is an Inquisitor.
Yeah.
My heart's beating fast in real life. Fuck.
Yeah, look where you are.
Yeah, I also drink like 2 energy drinks today. So
And Zone of Truth isn't like impulsive truth, right? Where
You
don't just say whatever
you
is in
know
my
that
mind.
like you're under it and you can speak how you want to speak,
But you can't lie.
but you can't lie. But you can like
Withhold info or
yes,
withhold
you cannot
info, or
speak.
could you embellish?
I stole a horse. Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't think I don't know.
You can't
You
embellish.
cannot,
I just,
you
it's
cannot
like,
tell a lie.
It's just
So
you can talk as
anything
much
that's
normally
not
as you
the
want.
truth cannot
You
be
can't.
said in front of this being.
Yeah.
So
as
you
of
can
now.
say stuff that's technically true, but it's just like as long as it's true.
Yeah, what about
He
Weimar?
killed someone. He killed someone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, so
I don't-
if you look at Dungeons and Doofuses, that's the inspiration art, but he's like got blue instead of red.
Oh,
I cheated on my taxes. Oh.
And he's got a
Cheetah
ring.
Whirl.
he's got a ring around him. Yeah, no ears.
Oh, he looks insane.
I'm scared.
And he's got a metal floaty on
Okay,
his.
I was planning on telling the truth anyway,
no.
so.
Mm,
And so behind him, you see
I can't say it right.
you see a half-elf female with red hair, and another shorter gnome man with graying hair and a slight stubble. and they have reams of paper and quills, and they kind of like set up on like
Mm.
they
They're
they
the
kind of like set up to
Scribes.
like scribe.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. Is one
It's
of
like,
them drawing
I like how
at-
you said scribe and you're going like
well, I'm thinking of like the people that are typing and
yeah.
the
groups.
Yeah,
typewriters.
like paralegals,
Yeah,
like
and I was thinking
Photographers.
about one of them is typewriting and the other one is doing the detailed drawing because they can't.
and the other one doing hand motions.
Bro, we should not have showed
Maybe
up.
half
Bro.
a second of revolution.
We probably would have gotten like
Murdered
arrested
immediately.
or murdered if we didn't show up.
Boys, there's still plenty of time in the session.
Saving throws.
Well,
Huh?
So sad.
What?
Fucking Midas
Oh.
making me kill someone. God damn.
I'm just sad that.
oh, don't worry. You would have had to gotten probably like a natural 20. So
Kale, I'm just
Okay, roll a d20 right now, Sam, and if it's a nat 20,
No.
then you're allowed to
Okay,
feel bad.
okay, we're going into it. He walks into the room, stands in the middle of the chair, in the middle of the semicircles, and he says, without introducing himself at all, he says, "So how did you end up in the cove with the cultists?"
I'm not gonna say it.
we got guessed.
me and my associate here helped what was it?
Halfling.
A halfling man in his house, and he
Yeah.
knocked us out
Okay, I'm good.
and woke up
Sorry, did he say cove?
in the cove.
Did you say cove?
That's where we woke up.
That was the name of the city.
No, it's
No.
just a.
A
No,
cove, like
a
an
cove,
open
like a-
cove.
Like
physical
where y'all
location,
were,
like a cove.
where y'all were
COVE?
recruited by the cultists.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were in a cave.
No, you were in a cove.
No, a cove is like a
it's like-
geological, like
it's-
an archipelago.
Yeah.
You can still have caves in an archipelago. It's like a
Yeah.
cove is like a.
Type of cave.
It's a
It's
cave
like an
that
ocean.
is
Ocean
like,
cave.
you can get to from the only like you could get to from the ocean.
Yeah, I was swimming for fucking 30 minutes.
Does he
Um,
just like look at Achaeus when he says that, or is he just like,
He looks at Achaeus, and the scribes behind him are scribbling down what Achaeus says. And then he turns and he looks at you, Victor.
well, me? Well, I was doing an extermination job, was getting rid of some rats for the fella named Ben Grallo, and then you could just tell I can go like just at the fucking mention of his name, he gets a little pissed off, and he's fucker. Well then, after the job, he offered me some soup, and then about 3 bites in, I collapsed on the floor and woke up in a cove, in a cell.
And then he turns to Galatea.
Soup. Same soup. She's gonna point to her and Midas. The soup, yeah.
And did this soup have a particular taste to it?
Would he remember
I
that?
don't know. Walk did it.
I remember inspecting it beforehand, because I was a bit suspicious of the lad, but nothing seemed off. My fucking luck.
Actually, wait a minute. Let me see if I remember.
I don't know if I said.
Fucking that shit up.
Um,
Fucking that going at it.
no.
Say some backhand. She's just like, I love how you can just eat like that on camera. You know, I could. Love that you have that confidence, girl.
No. I think spices, or I saw. I smelled those spices.
Mm-hmm.
I did smell spices in the soup.
Yeah. But
Okay.
I think
Was it
so,
root
he
spice,
used a
silver,
bunch of
nickel,
the
and
person-
cacklebara?
Huh?
Was it root spice, silver, nickel, and cacklebara?
Yeah, Those were the 3 spices he used.
Okay.
And then as
Um,
oh yeah, okay. Go.
Galatea will say. She'll say, "Well, a simple fruit spice civil nickel and cackle butter soup."
I don't believe it was just root spice. And the people write down what he says as well.
Great.
And so once you awoke in this cove, what did they do with you?
Who's he looking at?
He's
Anybody?
just addressing.
Oh.
They were studying.
The
They were
audience.
studying us.
Yeah, Bago had a book and then watching us, I believe.
I, along with, he's gonna point to Midas and then Victor, were injected with some sort of disease.
And what was the injection method?
We were asleep. Happened when we were unconscious.
Then how do you know it was injected and not administered another way?
Okay, well, it was administered in another way. We woke up sick.
Yeah.
I see. And did they interact with you at all?
Yeah. They like talk to us a little bit. I mean, they not initially, but like.
Did they touch
Oh.
and come into contact with you?
I only remember. I actually didn't touch him at all. I was actually in the cage for nearly the entire time that we were interacting with him. I'm not the best to ask about that.
I think I clubbed him with a rock.
Yeah, the few moments we were locked away didn't last very long. We dealt with them pretty quickly.
I don't know if it was a few moments, but
I'm trying to gauge if it is transmittable.
Wait.
Well, there's a I think. Found it.
Do you
but we
have
used
any
it.
of it left?
No. We used all of it.
We got a little bit, right? You only took
wait,
half.
1 second. Wait, and then I pull out the fucking half amount.
Fucking
He,
I apologize.
he literally
I love how
forgot.
it's
He
not
didn't
even a
lie,
lie
he
because he
forgot.
genuinely thought he didn't have it. Just wait, do I? Let me check my inventory.
You gave half of it to us. I think you
I
drank
thought-
that
but then
other half.
I did drink the other half.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the-
Okay.
Hey, you wouldn't have
Oh, I
been able
don't.
to
That's
say
what I said.
that.
I don't have it.
Bro, when
Yeah.
There we go.
Corbin said, "Do I?" He was like, "I don't know." He was like physically patting.
Yeah,
his
Daniel,
thumb.
and he pulls. He's like, "Yeah, I do," and he pulled up the empty fucking flask, and he's like, "Fuck, I drank."
Who has the other half?
They drank it.
I drank. Yeah. I
Okay.
did.
Galatea's not saying that. I'm pretty sure Achaeus has the other.
Yeah, I'm just.
Achaeus is not saying anything.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, I
Well, I can give you whatever residues in here if you want to, like.
it
Study
seemed
it.
it could be cured through holy magic as well.
Achaeus will nod at that.
Yeah, that's how we fix me.
And did you encounter any problems using the holy magic?
Yes, or I did. It was a little resistant, but
Ew.
I
And he like realizes that this shit's serious. He's like, oh, fuck.
I persevered.
Yeah, it took him like 4 tries to fix me.
I see.
Oh, and
So, how did it feel to be affected by this disease?
it's fucking weird. Like every time, typically, if I rest a while, my wounds just kind of naturally heal. But it's just.
I list all
no.
the symptoms because I knew exactly how it worked.
I guess, and then it was basically just like my body didn't naturally heal itself, and then
another weird thing is well, there was this time I was riding passenger on the carriage, and I had a vision of us running over my own mangled body. It's quite odd, but I heard similar accounts of other people who were
So
affected. I think. Anyone else have anything familiar? I think I just told my own. I know Midas.
In Corbin.
I know for a fact Midas encountered something similar. I just don't know if he said it.
And do you have any idea why only 3 of you were affected and not the others?
No. I mean, I think it was. I know it had something to do. I think it had something to do with wood. So maybe I was like, I don't know. Honestly,
I'm
couldn't tell
trying
you.
to see why they only singled out 3 of you out of the group of 6 if they went through the effort.
maybe
one
we
of you
haven't
have the
listened.
note?
I would like to think that we were just stronger than the rest of them.
What Caltail really thinks.
The case is gonna motion to Midas and be like, show them the note.
And then he'll be like, oh yes. And he takes out and gives the notebook to the Inquisitor. And he like flips over it pretty fast, scanning the pages. And then he hands it back to his scribes.
Christopher
To what?
Eccleston.
He hands it back to the red-haired scribe girl. And she like starts going through it and reading it. I see. It seems that the disease can only affect certain people, given the ingredients. And who were these cultists? Did you ever get to see their face?
We fucking killed them, so yeah.
Valid.
Can I just describe what they look like? I don't really
Yeah.
remember. Like, me,
They
Corbin
look
doesn't-
like
The one
blue.
named Marigold was their leader, and we killed him in the cave. But later, in the city of
Chocolate place?
Aradel.
Aradel,
I remember had a pretty name.
we were attacked by a group of plant creatures, and his face was in one of the trees that attacked us.
I see.
Wait, what?
And did the cultists seem affected by this disease as well?
They didn't last long enough for us to notice.
Yeah, honestly, we kind of killed him immediately.
We have not had a long-term observation of them to notice.
I see. And so this note led you to Aradel, did it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so on your journey to Aradel, why did you not inform the Watchers in Solemn that there was an immediate danger and that more should be deployed to that location?
Because there was an immediate danger, and we felt
Yeah.
like we had to go deal with it.
Yes, but it would have only taken 30 minutes to stop by the Watchers, and we would have been able to mobilize more than a local post to fight against this threat and to not
Teacher.
involve civilians.
Teacher.
Next time, what? Oh, sorry.
Watch
I
this
can't
and watch
see.
the screen.
Bro,
I only
yeah, so I didn't know that was like a feature of the world, or else I'm pretty sure I would have told somebody, but I didn't know that was a thing at that point, so that's
And
why.
we are also not really civilians. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Achaeus and me are a part of a Peace Corps.
Oh, they're more than civilians.
Yeah,
More
what
than-
about it?
More than that.
What junkie
Little
like that?
I'm a
dirty
Oh,
little-
I got it. Case
Can't be a
will
lido.
say, we assumed that this was urgent and we rushed to Aradel so we could have delivered the information directly.
Well, you at least informed Gillis.
Oh
so I
yeah,
will
she was
give you
nice.
that. And so, in Aradel, what describe the zombies and trees to me?
Fucking hard to hit.
I
He never said the word zombie.
described them like he saw them up close.
Yeah. Sorry.
Victor describes them as very elusive.
And so, these were not normal zombies. They had vines in them, correct?
Sure
see.
did.
And Shao, well, not Shao, but what he was. They told us. Someone said it was a changeling.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or we found it out
Oh,
somehow.
You got
something.
knocked out, but we informed you there was a
Okay.
changing. Yeah.
Changeling, I think, was there as well.
Yes. They are the slipperiest of the cult. And what do you believe the goal of that attack was? Why Aradel? And why attack? Just to cause havoc?
Seemed like cultist chaos to me.
Yeah.
Maybe they really
Are
hate
you all
zombies.
not the
Maybe
experts
all of us.
on this topic? We're just a bunch of bums.
Wait. A case is gonna like have a light bulb moment. He's gonna be like, well, that we, sorry, Aradel is that was the oil town, correct?
Yes, it
Yeah.
supplies
Weren't they
oil.
trying to find oil? We found a underground cave or something near an oil warehouse.
With the
Firewolf.
tunnel was-
They were
Firewolf.
transporting oil there, yeah.
The tunnel was the chocolate town, right? And then the
Well, there was
Yes.
also
Yes.
where
oil was
the other like
teleporter.
teleportation
Teleporter, yeah.
circle, yeah.
Just wanted to confirm.
They
Get
were
my-
they
get my
were
cannons
there
straight.
were like scrape marks and stuff of them like
Yeah.
transporting shit.
I just wanted to make sure like that was two
I
separate.
see. You have confirmed my suspicion.
Oh,
And in this room that you say you found, or I guess, God.
sorry, sir.
yes,
What are your suspicions?
that they needed the oil to enhance. They needed the oil to enhance their creations.
Creations.
Okay, what creations?
The zombies
I'm-
and the trees. I'm assuming they're employing these to be common soldiers to get what they
Oil?
need in Celia.
I can't say I'm following, but I trust you, I guess.
Victor raises his hand. He's like, "Did the zombies run on oil?"
I do not know the exact nature of how these zombies interact, but the cult does not strike randomly in this larger scale to not get some benefit out of it.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
But why do they need the oil? I like. You said your suspicions were confirmed, but
I was suspicious that they needed the oil, but
How
I
do
am
you-
not.
how do you draw that the oil is for the zombies? Is there something that we don't know that you're an
I
expert
assume there's
in?
something we don't know.
Bro, who's that? Who's interviewing who here?
Yeah, I know.
We're so
We have
curious.
examined the bodies and we have come to our own conclusions. We are just getting eyewitness accounts to the events, to the people that followed them the entire way through. Now,
I mean,
this impersonator of Shao, how did he act? Were there any tics?
he was really drunk.
Shouldn't you be asking Gillis that? She was the close one.
I already have.
We didn't know
I
the
am now
man.
asking you.
It seems pretty relatively
Well,
normal.
I wanted
I
to
don't
see if anyone not close to
I-
him could have
I
picked
did
up
know-
the tics to gauge his
I
skill.
did hear one thing. So I'm going to ask this plainly. Was Shao like a manly man?
See, a fairy.
Was he a lover of wenches and beer and?
I do not concern myself with watchers
Okay,
of that
okay.
status.
Well, that's what he seemed to be, but supposedly he heard one of the bar keeps got very drunk very fast and was flirting with a guy. I don't know if that's a tale, but
We're
she said that
calling
was
him-
after the. She said that was
Uh,
different than his normal
Don't know if
behavior,
that's
so-
normal around these parts, but
Oh, man.
She said that was different than his
The rock
normal
country where I
behavior.
come from. Ooh.
Where I come from, that's against the church.
Sam, are you saying gay people can't drink beer?
No,
No, he said
no,
all gay people are
Galatea is
lightweight.
saying-
Galatea is saying it, guys. It's not homophobic. My D&D
Galatea
character is
remembers-
saying it.
Galatea remembers halfway through her spiel that the barkeep said it was unusual behavior.
Yeah.
For him.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess the.
Unusual-
Not in general.
I'm gonna
Maybe
say
about
if-
culturally, it was
That's weird.
No, this is
Okay, it
slimy
seems we
weasel.
have
This
gotten
is-
off topic.
Oh, this is not happening.
This is out of game. This is out of
We
game.
are moving
You-
on.
Asked if
Where-
Shao, if there were any ticks or tails with Shao, and I gave you one. I see that as fairly on topic.
Enough. After y'all found this room, what were the runes carved on the flowers?
Wait,
Oh,
Did we? Did
he
wait,
might
wait, wait,
know.
wait.
We
did-
have the
did-
key.
Did we tell
Can I
him?
point
Did
to
we tell-
Midas?
Oh, never mind. That doesn't matter.
Yeah,
He's like,
Midas.
Midas.
point to Midas.
nothing.
I'm gonna be
hands
like,
him the
oh,
key. And then he like
Midas is
briefly,
not talking a lot this session.
huh? Because he's not here. I'm not running him.
Well, to be fair,
He doesn't
I
talk
feel
very
like
much
that's-
anyways.
yeah. Yeah,
Um,
Midas is a pretty quiet, reserved character, so.
I might have to go like 5 minutes.
says, and so you activated this contraption somehow. What did you do?
I'm gonna just stare at fucking Achaeus.
It wasn't a case.
Well,
A case did it
was
wrong.
Midas.
It was
Badly.
Midas who tried
Midas
to do it
goes,
right.
I know, but Victor still looks at
Achaeus
Achaeus.
activated
I
it.
put water on one of the flowers, and it burned and summoned 2 flaming wolves.
Didn't the Chaos do that?
No, it was
No,
Midas.
a case did it in the
Achaeus
center and
dumped
it
the
didn't
first
work.
bucket and it didn't do anything in the center.
Okay. I thought Achaeus did it because
Achaeus
Galatea was
deceived
mad.
Midas.
at
They
Achaeus.
both poured water. A case did it on the center like piece and
Achaeus
nothing
did it
happened.
First, but yeah.
Yes.
And then you guys got mad at me, and then
Yeah.
Midas was like, "Let me see if I can do it right." And then he looked at the
Yeah.
symbol, and then he poured a
And
little bit
then-
on the symbol.
And then the
And he tried the
portal went
first
off,
thing.
and it was a nuke, and me and Achaeus went down to 0 HP,
Yeah.
standing in the
And-
middle.
The letters now being analyzed by the like old gnome with like a Scorpy
He's going,
on his face. And he goes, "My lord, these seem to be teleportation circle runes tied to a specific location. Maybe we can reverse engineer it." And he says, "Good. You shall work on this after."
I don't think we knew that, right? Like our
Well, we knew-
characters didn't.
Teleportation.
We knew it was a teleportation circle.
Oh, okay.
We didn't know
But-
where it was going or anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it
okay,
was,
okay, okay.
We didn't know. We I think
Because
we
two
found out then.
hellhounds teleported there.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, they spawned in fire.
Victor
Spawn,
didn't ask
die.
questions. He didn't.
Guys, it's a spawner. I need the XP.
Put a lantern out. Put down a fucking torch.
And also, the warehouse exploded. What
Oh,
caused
yeah.
this explosion?
Fire
What did
Uh,
y'all find?
Well, when
Um,
we came
We
back,
didn't.
it was a lady looking into one of the big boxes, and then there was like a flower or something. And it went kabooey.
Oh,
And did she describe a flower that looked identical to the ones
Nope.
you found in the teleportation circle?
I think so.
I think.
Did they look similar, Luck?
When you put the water on them and it was wrong, it looked similar, and when
Okay.
it wasn't,
Then
it was
yes.
pure white.
Oh yeah. Well, let me roll for history real quick. Yeah, bro. Man's locking himself in the closet.
yep. No,
It would never
Punishment
be
for
the
his
closet.
homophobic comments. That's what I'll say.
I'm going to dinner, but I'm gonna stay on the phone for a second.
One.
Why is it bright outside?
Because it's Tucson. It's 6:45.
I know, it's a joke.
It's Tucson.
Oh, it's fucking Eastern time? I mean, not East Western time over there?
It's Arizona. It's funky.
Alright.
Are we calling it here?
No.
Alright, let's go.
So,
Come on.
Galatea car crash.
No.
no, don't say that. Now, moving on to other matters. How do you communicate with the creature?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Kind of just
We know his
spat on
language
me and
now.
then, I just,
And how did you come about learning?
I was
The
touched
language.
without my consent.
oh yeah, if you kick the
By
Whoa, whoa,
what?
whoa, whoa. Worst way to put that.
By
By the way.
what?
That
Oh,
thing.
Zanny. He's got a name.
I think it was some sort of magical concoction.
I don't
If
know.
you
He's
get to
just,
look at this, describe it to me in detail.
I describe it in as much detail as I can remember.
wasn't it just a spit?
Yeah.
No, it was a golden, like, substance.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like,
I
that
thought he
came out
spit
of
in
his
it
mouth.
though, and then he gave it to us.
yeah, it came out.
Did
of
we
his
ever
fucking-
see him spitting it though? I don't remember.
That's
Yeah.
why I kicked him.
Okay.
Yeah, at first he was like, rah, 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 and then all of a sudden I could just fucking, oh, I got it. It's just I understood.
It just clicked.
Well, more than understood,
And
you
where
can
did
speak
you
the
find
language.
him?
Yeah, it was way faster than it took me to learn Orc.
He came from the cave or the water in that cave.
Yeah, and he really fucked him up. Him and the
And
little
has he?
guy.
Does he display any strange behaviors?
Uh,
I mean, look at
Many.
him.
I mean, define strange.
Your Honor,
I
look
mean,
at
he
him.
is he's a little froggo, a little frog
Nothing
guy.
that would seem
but-
to have foul intentions.
Yeah, I mean Well, okay, I guess. Okay, so you said I have to tell
He's
the
not
truth,
in
but
the room.
I can withhold information, right?
I'm telling the truth. He seems
You
like a
can
nice guy.
withhold information if
I
you want
can
to.
or can't.
You can.
But Rossini's not
Yeah.
in the room.
He's not. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's my sign.
Are you withholding information?
Did he ask that?
No.
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 What
Well,
the
I'm
fuck is
thinking
that?
about when we were at the chocolate factory.
He immediately looks at you and he says, "Speak what you know."
Well, I mean, I wouldn't consider it weird, but there was one time we were at this chocolate factory and he fucking pounced on me, but there's these weird fucking fumes everywhere and everyone was feeling a little off. But I mean,
What
that's
factory were you at?
the chocolate one.
What was the name?
Coco Craft?
Really
Cocoa
want
Craft?
this.
Cocoa Craft?
Yeah.
Yeah. I see.
Craft?
Yeah, we got some of the chocolates earlier that day and we wanted a tour.
Okay. That is it. You will be escorted out in 30 minutes.
Thank God.
Appreciate it.
And he turns and he walks away. And the questioning went on for like 30 minutes, and never once did you see him cast an incantation, and you always felt the pressure to tell the truth.
I hate that.
And once he
When-
gets
When he looks away, does it go away?
no,
Okay.
It's just like his
once he
his
gets
presence.
once he gets once he gets 20 like feet away from you, you feel like it like you feel the pressure, and you like dampen,
Y'all
and you no longer feel compelled to tell the truth.
Y'all fucking feel that too?
KS yawns to like pop his ears.
Fuck.
I was literally yawning.
Can I get a fucking break?
And smash cut.
Okay, I'll let y'all can talk about what you want, but Pierce, you need to come with me.
Oh shit.
Shit.
I'm gonna pause the
Whispering.
recording while this is happening.
Okay.
The recording's paused.
Galataea in a car crash.
I think it would be good to end here before everybody gets
Oh.
released.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
Sounds
because
good.
Sam and
works.
Elliot are missing now,
Sounds
but we
good.
got through the
Well,
HQ.
it is a 2.5-hour session, or it's a 2-hour session still. That's
Okay.
not bad.
and plus, Elliot didn't even really miss much.
Oh shit.
What?
Oh shit. Retcon.
No, I'll do something else. That's fine.
But
No,
you
no,
forgot.
no,
You're
no.
like, oh shit, that beggar that y'all passed was supposed to break through like Iron Man and save y'all. Fuck.
Nope.
Completely for. He was supposed to break through and be like, "For I am the Lord, my child." And this entire.
Okay,
was a metaphor
say
for
goodbye,
himself.
recording, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye,
Bye.
recording. Remember, he is risen.
I'm not.